Hi, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good,
Thank you.
mostly good morning,
After
good evening to everybody.
in
So welcome to
even
Girls for
afternoon.
STEM. Yes, yes. Welcome to Girls for STEM, everybody. And thank you for coming to my show. I really, really do appreciate. And if you're coming here for the first time, guys, remember to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell-shaped notification. So yes. So guys, today, wow, welcome, guys. I'm so excited to have you, everybody,
Mhm.
guys. I really appreciate you when you come to my show, guys. So today I
Yes.
have Patrick, guys. I think you may have seen Patrick, some of you guys. So
Mhm.
we've been talking, we've been
Yes.
discussing. So today we're just going to
Mhm.
continue where we left from,
Mm.
and let's see what happens. So Patrick,
Yes.
introduce yourself a little
Good.
bit to my viewers. Some people have seen you before, but
Okay.
introduce yourself. Yes.
Good evening, everybody. Where I am, it's evening. Good morning to all those who are in the morning. Yes. Thank you so much, Kesting, for bringing me back. It's so wonderful to come back again. I'm
Yes.
so grateful to be given this opportunity. It's a rare occasion that
Yes.
such happens. Yes. My name's Patrick Musonda, and I'm from Zambia. I'm an engineering student, a third year engineering student, pursuing electromechanical engineering at the Copperbelt University right here in my country of Zambia. It's one of the national universities that we have here.
Mhm.
Yes. Hmm.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Patrick. I'm sure you guys have met him before. So, Patrick, we were discussing so many things from last time. So, I would like you to
Yes.
continue from where we ended, and then our viewers will join in the listening and continue what we were talking about last time. So, if you can go ahead and continue.
I remember last time we were talking about my role or how
Yes,
my STEM career has played a role in helping young girls pursue STEM here
yes,
in Zambia.
correct. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I remember last time I talked about how we've got the EIZ student chapter, like
Yes.
here at the Copperbelt University,
Mm-hmm.
which compiles of it's the Engineering Institute of Zambia. So what they've done, they've set up some more like a society in each university. We have one at CBU and UNZA,
Yes,
where they just interact with students and also introduce engineering facilities so that people are aware that they can pursue a great career in engineering.
correct.
And also, yes, we do a lot of sensitization.
Mm-hmm.
We visit some high schools and some primary schools. We talk about engineering, we talk about science and technology, so
Yes.
that we encourage the young girls and the young children out there, so that once they join the tertiary education, that's university and college, so
Mm-hmm.
that they can pursue a career in STEM.
Yes,
Because the world we are living in now, STEM is the future. Like
correct.
almost everything we do involves science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Yes.
So we've been doing a lot of sensitization. A few months ago, we even went to Witikila Girls in Impika.
Yes.
We went there and we showcased some of our engineering majors. We talked about how important engineering is to the society and to the world at large, and how lucrative it will be if you were to join engineering and
Yes.
do. Yes, because STEM is the future. Yes.
Wow, that's very interesting. I'm glad that you are, putting an effort in, encouraging girls, and you guys are going
Yes.
to schools and things like that. And remember, this is our passion here, Girls for STEM, is to encourage girls
Yes.
pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And most people they
Yes.
asked me that, oh, Kirsten, it's saying Girls for STEM. Why are you talking to me? So I always tell them that. this drive, it's not, it doesn't only affect women, it
Yes.
affects men. I was
Yes.
mentored by men at California State University. They really,
Mm-hmm.
really did a great job. Even now, I'm just so honored. And that's why
Mm-hmm.
I bring you men here, so that people can see that this is not only
Yes.
for women. We need men to also help us drive this notion.
Yes.
So,
Uh,
go
I
ahead.
I also I also personally have been mentoring my young sisters and cousins. I've
Yes,
been telling them more about science and technology and
correct.
how it helped me when I was growing up because they
Mhm.
are also growing up. It's at a young age when the mind becomes so curious and adventurous and you want to learn new stuff. So I've been telling them about my experience and how important it is to pursue a career in STEM. So I've got one cousin of mine who wants
Mhm.
to do computer science once she's done with school. So I've
Wow.
been mentoring her a lot, and
Wow.
she has been looking up to me from the time I started my university and my career in STEM.
And I
Yes,
can assure you it will not go in vain. Most of the engineers that I've interviewed on this show, you guys, you should go
yes,
watch some of those videos and listen to every engineer what he says or what they say. Scientists,
yes,
technologists, they always say, either when they were young, either a neighbor said something, either the
yes,
dad used to show something that sparked their interest, or
yes,
somebody told them. For example, I always also give an example of myself. I remember my classmates were telling me that you were very good in math, and then I said, me?
yes,
So that really triggered me. I said, are you sick? They said, yes. So I'm like, okay, let me go and write the prerequisites. I went and wrote the
yes,
prerequisites for calculus. I passed. I said, I didn't know. So sometimes, guys, we need to tell those people
yes,
that you see around you. It doesn't matter what age they are, whether they are young, older. Tell them if they are good at something.
yes,
We need to hear sometimes, our friends telling us how we perform, how good we are.
yes,
Sometimes it also helps us, it drives us. That's really good,
yes,
Patrick. We really, really appreciate what you're doing. So, one other question, Patrick, I wanted to ask you. So,
yes,
technology is evolving tremendously. It's
yes,
going
that's
actually
true.
at a faster pace. So since most of the engineers are men. So how do you think
Yes.
we are going to fulfill the workforce in the next future, tomorrow?
As ladies or as everybody in
That's a
general?
question. That's a question for you. So what do you think? Because now only men are there.
Uh, pers- Personally, I think STEM for girls has to be implemented in, I think, the curriculums, like the studying material,
Yes,
starting from primary school to secondary school, so that it's easier even for the industry and the workforce out there to
yes,
easily get women and girls for STEM once they
yes,
are done with school. Because for a very long time, STEM careers have been perceived to be a male dominant thing.
yes,
But in most cases, we've got a lot of ladies out there who are so brilliant with so much good ideas. So I
yes,
feel that uh, the STEM needs to be brought up in the curriculums, and in some way, I think even they need to start creating some kind of what word can I put it? Maybe some kind of societies or clubs where young girls out there can be taught and encouraged to do STEM.
yes.
Even shows like this same one, they are
Uh-huh.
so helpful because there are a lot of young girls out there who once they watch this show, they'll be encouraged to do STEM.
Yes,
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 and I feel it's important for both male and female to just work together because in the Bible, God didn't just create man alone. He gave man a woman as his companion, and that's just
yes,
a great sign that men and women need to work together in
yes,
STEM.
yes.
So yes, I feel that we need to bring up STEM in the curriculums, uh, and in almost all the societies, not just in schools,
Mm-hmm.
but even in church, even in NGOs,
Yes.
and even just in our personal homes and families. We can encourage our young sisters and girls
Mm-hmm.
to, to pursue STEM careers, because the future is STEM. And if we educate, there's an African saying, if you educate the girl child, then you educate the entire community. So I feel ladies and girls need to be given the priority over such in STEM, because
Yes.
STEM is the future.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah. That's, you just nailed it, Patrick. Yes. And you know what?
yes,
STEM recognizes a female candidate that has been overshadowed for the longest time. And it
yes,
brings her out, so that, they can see her aptitude, they can see her performance, and they can just
yes,
recognize her that she can also be part of this endeavor. So I think STEM,
yes,
for me, it means a lot, um, because it unlocks our future economy, it changes
yes,
communities, it changes our lives,
yes,
and it's just the way, regardless of what you'll be doing, regardless whether
yes,
you'll be in accounting, you'll be in hospital, you'll be making things, cars,
yes,
aeroplanes, furnitures, everything. We will need technology. So how can we avoid it?
yes.
So it's quite very, it's just not, it's unavoidable. So I have another
Mm,
question, Patrick. Yesterday, I was talking to
yes.
kids in South Africa. They were saying that,
Okay,
I asked them, because we were watching a tech movie, and then they asked me,
okay.
I asked them a question. I said, "Will robots take over um, our jobs? What do you think?" And
Yes.
what they answered, they said yes. So, first, what do you think?
Personally, I feel I can say 50% yes and 50% no, in the sense that these same robots and because if you check out the technology, yes, it's somehow advancing. There's a
Mhm,
lot of programming that's going on. There are a
mhm,
lot of drones, and there's a lot of mechatrons that have been set up. So most of these computers and stuff need to be run by human beings. Quite all right. They are automated machines that are working out there,
mhm,
but at a certain point they need to be serviced
mhm.
by engineers and scientists and technologists. They need to be programmed to do those tasks and jobs. So I can say yes, in the near future, there might be certain jobs and certain tasks that will be tackled alone by those robots and machines. But again, those robots and machines need to be run and controlled by humans. So I can say it's a 50-50 thing. So it's yes, it's true. It's true. Because technology has been advancing very rapidly over the past few years. Mhm.
And so, what do you think society would do if you say 50%? So, those, assuming the 50% you're talking about won't have jobs, so what are they going to do?
Yes. I feel those 50% individually, with a lot of support and mentorship, you can you can take part in entrepreneurial activities. STEM is not only, it doesn't only involve you being employed. You as an individual can also take part in entrepreneurial activities. For instance, you can set up maybe a factory or a plant where you'll be supplying most of the technology equipment for those same machines to run. So employment can be created either ways, even though those machines and robots are working, and but employment, it's always there. I feel in STEM there's always employment somehow, somewhere, despite technology advancing all the time.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes, it's I'm also going to hear my next guest. I will ask the same question to see how they also uh, perceive about it. So
yes,
the other thing is companies also, they have to prepare for that. And what do
yes,
they do with the employees that are still not conversant with technology? They definitely have to do something,
yes,
create vocational trainings, something like that,
yes,
because you can't just dump that knowledge, which is tribal knowledge, meaning they still have
yes,
knowledge that they can
yes,
still do. Because so anyway,
yes,
my response to that is that robots may not take our jobs. The reason is
yes,
there is a lot of maintenance, there is
yes,
innovation, there
yes,
is servicing, of course, maintenance.
yes.
There is, you know, I think
Mm,
literally we have a lot of things to do. So the question again
yes,
is, what would we do to the those that have not gained that technologically advanced knowledge? There are so
yes,
many things that we can put them, but the thing is, people are scared. They are
yes.
saying the robots will take away our jobs completely. So that is
Mm,
the one that I don't really believe. I'm not sure. I may be wrong, but so that's why I posed that question to you.
mm, I feel in STEM, you can never go wrong if you pursue a career in STEM.
Hmm.
Like you've said, those robots, those machines, they need to be maintained. There's a lot of maintenance that needs to be done, and for them to also operate on their own, they need people. We need to, because if you look at robotics, then there's a lot of automation involved. There's
Hmm.
a lot of programming. Those machines and robots have to be programmed, and they have to be programmed by us human beings. So I feel our jobs will not be taken. I feel maybe you would need to have some particular knowledge over the same.
Which is true.
So yes, so over the years, I feel certain STEM careers will need some advancement in knowledge. If robotics and automation will advance rapidly in the years to come, then definitely even our STEM careers, in terms of our particular knowledge, we need to advance. So our jobs won't be lost completely. So, like
So,
you mentioned, I feel
um,
companies need to also enhance training for those people who are there. They need to train them to learn how to operate those same machines and robots so that they don't lose their jobs in some way. Yes,
wow. So, should companies be taking these people to go to school or training within the job, or should they sponsor them to other professionals? What do you think?
I feel either ways, they can either sponsor them to a certain institution or a school, or even right there, they can bring someone with high expertise on the same to train them while they are working there on the job, which I feel that is even much better because a lot of experience comes in while you're doing what you're doing. So they can even be trained right there on the job while they are working. Yes,
Wow.
I feel that's what needs to happen.
Because I think I've seen companies, you're right what you said, but they also were training employees to choose what career they would want to be and to just make them
Yes,
comfortable and say, guys, what would you love to do? As a way of supporting them to enter into other
STEM.
other STEM, ventures, so
Yes.
that they don't feel so like, you know, that they are left out, because they are just those people
Yes.
that won't still, you know, it can't just, you know, go into technology and improve
Yes.
themselves. So it's very difficult for some of those. Wow,
Yes.
that's very interesting. So so again, Patrick, I'll give you an opportunity to say, so what would you say to girls growing up, you know, girls, boys growing up, especially that you've also been participating in supporting these women,
Yes.
girls into STEM?
Yes. What I would say is I would encourage them to study hard and to pursue a career in STEM, because STEM, you can never grow wrong. It's
Yes.
very innovative. And growing up, I feel once you have a curious mind, I feel it's enjoyable while you're doing STEM. Yeah, yeah, you become more curious, so it's much more enjoyable when you're doing the same. And the future is STEM. If you look at all the industries that we have worldwide, the banks, the hospitals, the financial sector, all of them, one way or another, STEM is involved.
Yes.
Even the transport industry, the roads, the trains, everything that's going on around the world, STEM is involved. Even right now, for us to be live here,
Yes.
STEM, people pursued the STEM careers for them
Mhm.
to make this broadcast possible. So I feel STEM is the future. It's a career that will never die and will never go wrong, and it keeps on advancing for the next generation to come. So I would encourage all the young boys and girls out there to pursue a career in STEM and let them do something that they love, because when you do something that you love, it becomes easier, and the passion is very good. Passion is what drives you to even work harder and continue to do your very best. Yes, that's what I would
Wow.
encourage them.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. Patrick, stay tuned. I have another topic after I finish with the next guest. So stay tuned.
Okay.
So thank you so
All
much. I'm
right.
going to
Uh,
bring in, guys,
Thank you so
Anel.
much.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to bring in Anel Torres.